This year is 54 years when I first stepped on a stage and I called my mom and my dad to watch. And I had but 4 words to say. And they were saying, I'm black and this country is mine. And my father said, next time you make a political statement, don't invite me. Because I thought this was a play. And from that time, I dedicated my life to storytelling. I call myself a human rights activist. I react to injustice. I get a rush to dishonesty. I get a rush to unbelievable attitudes towards fellow human beings. I did not object to apartheid because it was a government of white people oppressing a number of black people. I objected to it because it was unjust. That's all. The same way I object to corruption and stealing the resources of the country in the name of black empowerment, I reject that. The same way I reject muscular toxicity in oppressing our own mothers and our daughters and our wives just because I can lift a heavy wheelbarrow and that means I am strong. I object the abuse of children who are not kept at schools and are studying under trees in 2019, and the government seems to be thinking we will deal with the toilets later, not this year, but in another 10 years. I object to that. I object to this surge of femicide to young men and men who abuse women and children. Every time I look at the newspaper, there's someone stabbed 52 times. There's someone killed in a post office. There's someone killed at university. Our women and our children are not safe even in our own houses. Then what is our role? And this is the question that sometimes I think we impose on ourselves. It is not our role as men to protect women. It's got nothing to do with us. Our role is to deal with us and remove this evil thing within us. If we change the man, there's no need to protect the child. If we change the men, there's no need to protect the women. I say to my son, whenever you think about lifting your hand to your spouse or your partner or what, remember my mother was a woman. You're doing it to her. Remember that. And this is sometimes when men get very successful, they forget that they had a mother. We all are children of great mothers. This country is so beautiful. It's got so many beautiful people. I just don't understand what happened to the brave man. Now I have decided I'm going to use social media. I don't understand it very well. But I'll tell you one thing, at 76-year-old, if you are rude to your wife in my presence, I will block you. If you talk bad about women in my presence, I will block you. If you treat women like they are a commodity that is built by God to satisfy your carnal and stupid needs, I will out you and block you. Because there's nothing you could do to me, absolutely nothing. I accept this word with great gratitude. With my wife, Umandi, a very crazy woman who married an unemployed man. And we have beautiful 7 children and 8 grandchildren. And I love them all, and I would do anything to protect them. I've taken up that duty. And I want to say to my daughter, Nozuko, who represents the others, and my son-in-law, the only one I like. Please do not publish this. But to GQ and to Hennessy, this is a great milestone in the history of this country. This is a great evening. We're celebrating black excellence. And black does not mean black by color, means that which subscribes to the African identity. I truly am humbled by this award, and I'm proud to be associated with JQ and Hennessy. I said to my son, who is in New York at times, and I've been nominated for this thing with JQ, and my son said, JQ? I said, yes. He said, go get it. I said, why? He said, that's a high quality brand, Dada. That's a very good one. So I came here with the family to say thank you to JQ. Thank you, Artie. Thank you, Yarti, and everybody who is here tonight. Look, man, you've got a great country, incredible people. Just take control. We need to take the responsibility and save the soul of this country, and it's going to take all of us. And then we can do it. We got rid of apartheid, we got rid of imperialism, we got rid of colonialism. We can't be messed around by a few guys who can't behave in the presence of women. Thank you.
Yes.